What's up? Today we're doing a pretty fast review of the Suzuki GSX-8R. I did the 8S last year. This is the full fairing version of that bike. Got to make this one a little bit quick. Macomb Powersports sponsored this video. Quick shout out to them for making this video happen. They've been allowing me to come in, test ride these bikes for you guys to give my unbiased opinion. We're gonna get right to it, head towards the freeway, and see what this thing has to offer. First impressions is it's obviously sport bike position. It's going to be a little bit more lean forward. Honestly, it's a little bit more upright than some of the track bikes I've ridden. So it's not bad. It's obviously not comfortable because these bikes aren't designed to be comfortable, but it's still pretty close to comfortable in the world of sport bikes. I like the feel of this front end. The width of the bars, everything feels good. We got some modes here. I don't know what the modes do. I'll switch into one at this light and see if I can notice a difference. Right now it's not letting me switch modes, so once I come to a stop, I'll see if I can switch into a different mode. The handling is really nice. I feel very like glued to the road. It's really nice. I like taking this turn here feels very stable. Everything feels very gripped. I don't feel loose. I don't feel shaky. Everything feels really nice. Throttle response feels really good. I believe this is all electronic. Throttle response, I mean, it's there. Every little movement I'm making feels super direct to the rear wheel. We're gonna get over in this lane here. All right, we're gonna switch modes here, see what C does, I guess. We've got a gear shift indicator, which is nice. I'm 5'10", I'm flat footing this thing right now. It's not a very short bike, so shorter riders, I would definitely stand over one of these first, but it's not super tall. All right, acceleration is okay. It not super impressive, I guess. It does get up there, but yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's got some speed to it, but it's not like throw me off the back. But it's still pretty punchy acceleration. It is very responsive though. We're gonna sneak over here and get on the freeway. Yeah, it definitely has power. I mean, you can feel it. I mean, even just a little bit on the throttle, you can definitely feel it. But it doesn't feel crazy. Not that there's a delay, but it feels like very gradual. Like it feels like a very smooth acceleration, but not like rip you off the back end. We're gonna get up to freeway speed here. Obviously no problem on this. That little speed bump there is going to kill somebody one of these days. I feel like my spine, it threw my skull on that one. All right, we're going to switch back to A mode. Oh yeah, I think C was just a little kid mode. A's got all the power. All right, now we're figuring things out. Okay, this changes the entire review. I'm just dumb and should have known what the modes did before hopping on this. But all right, so yeah, C is a very friendly mode, and A is the mode. A is your fast mode. If you want speed, leave it in A. I wish I had that when I was getting on the freeway. Man, this was gonna be the most under-enthusiastic review video I've ever made. I'm just stupid. This feels amazing. Yeah, you put it in A and you're just ripping. So that's cool. Now, so let's talk about who this bike is for now, because now that we have different modes, that changes things. I don't even think I have to say it, but this is not a beginner bike. This is not going to be a beginner-friendly bike. It's too big, it's too heavy, it's got too much power. All right, we're going to get a quick acceleration here. Holy shit. Oh yeah, yep. With that being said, there is a C mode that if you are an intermediate rider wanting to upgrade to a bigger bike, this would be a good bike to upgrade to, where you could stay in C mode. If you have a hint of self-control, you could stay in the C mode and learn the bike and get better, and then eventually just ride regularly in A. But the fact that you could work your way up to A is cool if you have the self-control. So obviously who this would be for is your advanced rider. This is a big bike. This is a fast bike with a lot of power, now that we found that out. And yeah, so it would definitely be good for somebody who wants to get into track riding, somebody who needs something fast. Obviously, it's not comfortable. You're not going for this bike for comfort. You're not riding one of these because you want to be comfortable. You're riding one of these because you want to look cool. And let's be honest, this bike looks cool. So I 100% will not knock that. So to finish it off, stop and go is not going to be amazing. It's kind of tough to balance at slower speeds. So stop and go might not be super fun, or like slow traffic but fast. Anything 55 miles an hour and up, this bike is going to excel in all those areas. This definitely got my heart racing a little bit at the end there. I like this. It feels great, honestly. Yeah, I really like this bike. And then seeing it again now that I'm off it, this bike looks so sick. But obviously, I would still recommend starting in the lower modes like C and learning the bike, getting a feel for the bike before just ripping the throttle in the fastest mode. If you're an already experienced rider, let's leave it in A. You're going to have way more fun in A.